We must create our own omens with our guides. Did you hear that? We must create our own omens with our guides, our higher self, the divine, so that we can have a two-way conversation with them. Listen, I shifted many decades from being a person that questioned and second-guessed myself whether I was being heard, to a person that is 2 billion% certain that I'm heard and responded to. This was one of the things that really shifted my perspective in spirituality and showed me that we can have a reciprocated relationship with our guides. But before this happens though, there has to be a level of understanding and trust that is forged between you and your guides. And you have to keep trying testing it and testing out your omens until the ones that you've chosen have a mutual meaning. Keep fine-tuning it. Keep fine-tuning it until you can guarantee that. So how did this all materialize for me, you may wonder? I remember when I was in my early 20s, I met this elder Caribbean man, and we just got talking out of the blue. It was really strange. It felt like he was sent to give me a message, and I was really open to hearing it. And out of the blue, he said, when a woman sneezes, that's a yes answer. When a man sneezes, that's a no answer. And I thought, okay, that's interesting. Let me have a little go. Let me, incorporate this in my life and see what happens. And I did. I used it, and to this day, one of my omens. It made sense. It really did, almost immediately. I remember not being fazed at all by what he had said because I had already activated my spirituality. Back then in the 90s, you couldn't just go on TikTok or YouTube to get answers that you wanted to. Everything was more about testing it out. Learning about ourselves was more trial and error. But I tried it and it was really good, and it has stuck. But I have a lot of omens, to be quite honest. Not a lot, but I have a few. And you can create your own too. Obviously, they're the obvious ones, such as if you hear a siren or if you hear a fire truck. Some use that as a warning, some use it as a confirmation. I personally have my own meaning, depending on the length of the siren, but that's just me. Try it. Try and create your own omens, because guarantee you these will be like a support system for you. They'll help you to be able to, in a short period, get an answer to something you need to know. But the key is to have your own meaning and to establish this with your guides. By creating your own omens, it means you're forging a relationship with your team. You are creating a way for you both to communicate, and don't stop cementing your beliefs, and don't stop trying to fine-tune them until you are certain that your guides are receiving you and following your instructions.